Hey everyone, DJ RRollergod here. And a while back on a vlog I said in Wisconsin when I was working at the state fair, I said I was working on a new idea to teach you guys how to beat match. And this is video number 1 of I don't know how many it's going to take. But here's what's going to happen. If you look to this side of the video and you press more details, there's going to be a link to megaupload.com. And you're going to be asked to download a file, which I uploaded. In this file, which is called Beatmatching101, is 5 MP3s, labeled 125 BPM, 128 BPM, 130 BPM, 135 BPM, and 140 BPM. Now, I'm going to be uploading these periodically to work with our needs. Now, what they are is very basic beats I made in Fruity Loops, and there's no synth in them. It's just a bass kick. Well, here, listen to them. Just bass kicks, claps, and a hi-hat. I did this for the sake of you guys that are trying to learn, so you don't have to be bothered by the synth and bass line, and you're just trying to learn the basics of beat matching. In the future, I'm going to be releasing new packages that slowly add more to the song, and there will be synth lines, bass lines, etc. But this is just going to be the first lesson. First off, let's go over the fact and ask yourself, what is beat matching? Hang on, let me try to sit here. Anyway, what is beat matching? Beat matching is the art of blending two songs together that usually would not be together, and you want to make the audience think, wait, was that one song or two? Basically, you're trying to seamlessly make two songs sound as one. And this whole thing that I'm trying to teach you guys is the basics of timing. And this is going to improve your timing and make you listen for the bass kicks in songs. Now, this would not work for rap. This is house tracks I'm going to teach you guys. Maybe in the future I'll recruit someone who's better at producing hip-hop tracks to make some some hip-hop stuff for me to teach you with. Anyway, so let me show you the tracks. You already listened to 125 BPM. Now here's 128. Now, if you remember when you listen to the 125 BPM, 128 does not sound that much different, because it's not. BPM is beats per minute. Beats per minute is how many, let's say, bass kicks. It doesn't have to be bass kicks necessarily, but it has to be the timing of the song. 128 BPM is essentially the bass kicks in here, because house music, the bass kick's always on the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. And now, what I want you to do, it may sound stupid, if there's someone in the house with you, grab a laptop and go outside if you think it's kind of stupid counting to yourself. But what I want you to do is listen to this and count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that was an entire measure. A measure consists of 4 bars. A bar is 4 beats. And so that every time we counted to 4, that was a bar. Pretty simple. Follow me here. I'm talking to a camera, which is really weird right now, but if you're listening to this on YouTube, bear with me. Now, probably the easiest way how I count, because when you're using this with real tracks, you never really put in a song halfway through a measure. Preferably, I like to put in a song after a measure. I always like to go by 2s. So if you put in a song after the first 4 beats, like right now, it would sound kind of weird. So here's what I go by. To count the measures, I count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you're a DJ, you wouldn't really do this out loud, but try to learn to count in your head. Sometimes you moving your foot works. Whatever works with you. So yeah. That was 128 BPM. Now I'm going to skip 130 and 135. Let's listen to 140. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you never mix 125 BPM into 140 BPM, because it would sound like shit. I'm going to be brutally honest with you right now. It's not going to sound that great, unless you get fancy with your pitches, and that's for another lesson. So avoid that at all costs. Usually you want to go by steps, 125 to 128, 128 to 130, 130 to 135, and 135 to 140. You take it by very minute steps. It's kind of like key mixing, but a little bit different. Hang on, let me check the time. 5 minutes in. Okay. So, this is just a basic overview of what's going to happen in future videos. So what I want you to do is go to the side link, download all those MP3s. They will be updated periodically, so be prepared to download a lot of them. I recommend making a new folder on your desktop just for these. If you're a CDJ guy, burn the MP3s onto CDs and label them. If you're a Serato guy, virtual DJ guy, Torque guy, DJS guy, whatever you use on the computer, just load it in your library and make a crate for it. Because be prepared. This is really going to help you, and I hope it helps you. At least I hope it does. So, I'm not trying in any way trying to outshine Brian or Jonathan. This is just my way of teaching you guys, and I'm going to do a little bit more of a hands-on approach. So, hope this helps. Practice and enjoy.